singing, she's acting. She's also in one of the hottest new shows, including the provocative new series, Shots Fired. Please welcome the most fabulous Helen Hunt.
Thank you.
So, I know that they said something that it's sort of excited you. We were talking about the men in the Netherlands supporting this gay couple that gotten beat up. Do you think that could happen? Do you think we'll see that here?
I made this movie once called Pay It Forward, and they kept saying, could that happen here? And I said to the reporter who asked me, would you do it? And she went, yeah. And I was like, then it can happen.
Yeah.
So nobody cares if women hold hands, but, you know, we just start it.
That's right.
But if the men do it...
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, men enjoy two women making love. They enjoy watching that, so there's no stigma.
She said it was easy to do it, not watch it, Jodie.
We've taken a leap, I'm just going to say.
There's not the same stigma on lesbianism as there is on gay men.
Yeah.
So, but let's talk about you. So,
Lesbianism.
we're going to talk about this
Straight men
movie, but
holding
I also
hands.
want to talk.
I love that straight men are holding hands, and I hope all over the country people tweet the crap out of it
I would
and make it a movement for every reason, not to
yeah.
mention this poor couple that was brutalized.
Yeah. Right.
That's what I want to say about that.
Okay. Well, I wanted to talk to you about Feud, because I understand that you've directed a couple of episodes there.
Isn't it
So
just
what
the
brought you
best?
to that? I love that show.
What brought me is that they asked me, and I went, okay. So good. I always loved Susan Sarandon, and I always loved Jessica Lange, and now I'm like watching them work. When I watch it myself or up close, I'm swooning over the two of them.
Oh, they're great.
Susan
You have
Sarandon
to
walks
watch it. It's
in
so
with
funny.
every instinct firing.
Yes.
I told Jessica Lange directing her is like directing Secretariat. It's like the top of her game.
Champion.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So I don't know. As a director, you kind of would do anything for the actors.
And the show is about ageism and sexism, which
I know nothing about.
Yeah, well, what do you
But I hear it's really hard
tell us
on
what you
women
know.
in Hollywood. I don't know, like you want to work and you want to make stuff, and it gets harder to make stuff. And the silver lining is that you make your own stuff, which has been a silver lining for me. I made 2 movies that I wouldn't have written had I been, you know, employed.
Right.
But what was not being as employed as I wanted, I wrote 2 things that mean a great deal to me. But it's pretty amazing to watch what hasn't changed.
Yeah.
And how much fun they're having.
I mean, you're an Oscar winner. You're a fantastic
Thank
actor.
you.
How is it possible that someone like you would not get work in Hollywood?
I don't know.
It's just remarkable.
It's an outrage. But I am working. I just mean, you know, one thing that we can all do is buy tickets to the women's movies. Buy them.
When they make them.
And the other thing I've started doing is when I go to movies and there's sexualized violence, I go to the lobby and I go, gotta give me my money back.
Do you?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, good for
I'm not
you.
going to see one more woman shot in a bikini.
I can't
do
stand
it.
it.
I can't do
Good
it.
for you. Good for you. You
My little part.
You also directed an episode of This Is Us, which is an amazing show. I love that show. What was that experience like for you?
I just saw the pilot and called them and said, could I do one? And they had one left, and they gave it to me. So that was, that's one thing you do when you don't get hired. You go, can I be a part of it?
Call people.
I just think it's beautiful. It's beautifully written and beautifully acted, and...
Did you make it through without crying? I can't
No,
make
no,
it
no,
through
no,
without
no.
crying.
No,
Of
no,
course
no.
not. It's a beautiful cry.
You
but
can
it's a
watch it.
very
You get
moving
3/4
show.
of the way through. I'm not going to go. And
Yes, exactly.
Well, you've been in the industry since you were a kid, but yet some people still confuse who you are, though some people are Starbucks baristas. So can you tell me a little bit about this photo you tweeted recently?
Jodie.
I was
With Jodie Foster.
I was at Starbucks flying to North Carolina to do Shots Fired. I'm on the phone, interestingly talking to someone about social media. And I said, I'll have a green tea lemonade, and do you want my name? And she was like, I got you. Great. And I got my drink, and I see the Jodie, spelled wrong. The way you spell Jodie Foster. You know, but then you get Holly Hunter just because the names.
Yeah.
Well,
There's like
Starbucks replied to you.
Yeah, not with a free gift
No.
certificate.
It was,
Just
sorry
saying.
about that. We hope the drink was still as good as it gets.
Oh, that's great. Howard Schultz is the best.
So is it true
I love him.
that we're not the only ones that all look alike?
Yeah. White actresses.
I guess so. I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, we have to talk about your new series, Shots Fired. It is so timely. It is so incredible. Now, it's about 2 racially charged police shootings in small-town North Carolina, and you play the governor.
They called me the governor on the set, but I have to tell you...
I love it.
Oh, my God, it was spectacular. The governor's walking. The governor's going to pee. Okay, the governor's back.
We have a clip.
I love.
Take a look.
When you ran in your first term, you said you would be governor of all the people, the wealthy and the middle class,
And I meant it.
not the lower class.
You are aware I have decreased state taxes for the poor, and I am fighting to raise the minimum wage.
I appreciate that, but we need more.
What else do you appreciate?
I'm not Reverend DuPont.
Noted that we could have met in a more private place. What do you really want?
To serve.
What else?
I want you, Governor Amons, to serve as well.
Alicia Hines.
So good. Now, this series is so timely, but it takes
sadly.
the common narrative that we hear, sort of turns it on its head.
Well, the first episode, a black police officer shoots a white boy. And I read it and went, really? Really? This is what we're going to focus on? Which is exactly what good art does. It makes you make the wrong assumption and judge the wrong people and then go, see how you did that?
Yeah.
So that's what this beautiful piece of writing has done. And the Aisha Hines, everybody, and it is so good.
I love
So
her.
good.
Yeah.
I'm so glad
Fantastic.
seeing her.
Yeah.
And you...
Oops. I was in my car doing an interview. What can I say?
You know what? You know this has always been an issue. Whether
Well, but
it's,
I don't.
well,
Here's what I want to say. Being a white woman in America, I am finding is this process of waking up. I think of myself as a good liberal, you know, man among men. And then I went and did Shots Fired. And I walked on this set, and I don't know if it was 60% or 80% black crew members. And I went, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like this. And it made me realize for everything I did before and everything I did after how skewed it's been. But did I realize it proper? Did I make enough noise on earlier jobs I've had? Probably not. It's like you're asleep and you wake up over and over and over and you're clumsy and you, I don't know, you wake up.
stay
Which is
woke.
what this show is, I think, beautifully trying to do.
Just stay woke.
Yeah.
well, once you're up, it's hard to get back to sleep.
Yeah.
But, you know, look, I always say people don't know until they know. And you don't notice it until you're the minority somewhere and you
Yeah.
go, oh,
Right.
And then you say, oh, I get it. So it happens, and now you know, and you'll tell other people.
And hire, you
And
know,
hire
hire-
lots of folks, and we like that.
Yeah, the woman who, Gina Prince Bythewood and her husband Reggie Rock Bythewood made Shots Fired. And one day on the set, I looked around and there were, I think, 6 female members of the DGA.
Yes.
Maybe 1 or 2 of us were white. And I was like, should we take a pic? What's happening?
Yes,
We're all in one
take a
room.
picture, yeah.
And I said to Gina, what should I hashtag? And she
Right.
said, no more panels, just hire.
Yeah.
Like I did as I was
Which is
told.
what I've been begging for. I say it all the time. But Helen, come back anytime.
Thank
come
you.
back anytime.
You're all so
come hang
wonderful.
with us.
Thank you so much.
Shots Fired airs Wednesday nights. Please watch it if you haven't seen it. Check your local listings, and we'll be right back.